I was just talking about how helpful that weapon would have been, and then I immediately switch it out. Hey everyone, it's Rob from Two Dandy Gamers. We will check out Downwell. It's an indie game shooter, and essentially you are falling down a well. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So let's check it out. So essentially you have a limited amount of ammo that gets refilled whenever you fall. You can land on certain enemies, but the enemies that are red, such as the one on the right, you cannot land on them. They will injure you. We've got a health bar in the upper left-hand corner. Right now I have... I'm able to take 4 hits. As you can see, I just took 1. When you land into these little kind of bubbles, they take you to caverns that usually have some sort of treasure in them. In this case, it's gems. And gems allow us to purchase things at the store, such as upgrades to our adventure. They also pause the action around you, so I can go and grab that item without having to worry about everything else getting me. Alright, so here we've got an upgrade for the burst shot, so it changes how my weapon works. And then in between each level, you get the option to take an upgrade. So we've got the gem attractor, which sucks in nearby gems. Apple, which gains 4 health points. Or the blast module, and that means when you land on an enemy, it'll cause a blast, which will kill everyone around it. For this, I'm pretty good on health at the moment. So let's take the blast module. So as you can see, when I land on enemies, I now send out kind of an explosion around me. It can be helpful if I land in an area that has a lot of people. Alright, so we've encountered our first shop. Let's see what he's got. He's got a battery, which increases the number of charges we have. Or an energy drink, which heals us by 1 and increases our charge. We've got enough. Let's go ahead and take it. Refill our health. Alright, when we come out, we're going to have to come out guns a-blazing. A little damage there. A little more damage. Alright, that was not good. Let's hope we've got... Here we go. So we've got a shotgun and we got our health refilled. I'm not wild about the shotgun weapon. just because of the limited amount of charges it has, but I really needed the heart. I have to get nice and slow so that doesn't happen. Alright, so you can either get rest in pieces, where dead bodies explode, popping gems, which is essentially when you collect gems, it shoots bullets up above you, which can be helpful if you're being chased by some enemies. And we've got Youth, which gives us more upgrades to choose from, as well as replenishes one of our health. Again, I'm kind of low on health, so I think that's probably the best solution for me at this point. There you go. So we're gonna go kind of conservative with our movements. That's alright. Because we get to try it all over again. This time with a different level, different upgrades will appear, different enemies, the level layout is different. So it kind of randomly generates that each time you play. So you never quite get the same cavern. Sorry, I just didn't want to have to deal with him when we came out. What do we have here? Got the triple shot. So essentially it's our same style of weapon we were just playing with, except obviously it shoots out in 3 different directions. That can be useful for clearing out large groups of enemies, especially if they're clustered together. It was rough. I was not paying attention. Alright, so we get the choice between our bullet casings doing damage, a 10% discount, or we can have a drone. I'm kind of curious about this drone. So essentially it acts as another weapon that follows. Heal up with machine gun. I mean, it's nice to have another weapon, but it's kind of difficult when the drone is shooting to see exactly where I am in all of the chaos. Okay, so we can get a rice ball to heal up health. I think we're gonna go ahead and get the rice ball. hit by one of the bats. That's really what I need at this moment. Alright. And we are free. Alright, so now we can have blocks that shoot out bullets when they're destroyed. Or exploding bodies. Let's go ahead and take this. That way I've got some bullets going in all directions. Items? Yes. Look at that. I'm not even going to look at the rest. Oh, we've got an eye and a bat chasing us. Let's get into this treasure cave. Alright, so we've got a new weapon now. As you can see, it's more of a concentrated shot than the one that we had previously. You run through your charges so incredibly fast. Hey, we got a little gem deposit. A buttload of gems. We need a buttload of health though at this point. So, one of the things I really like about this game is it's pretty short and bite-sized. So, you know, if you only have 10-15 minutes free, but you want something to kind of clear your mind, it's a great option for that. Moving a little more aggressively this time. I'm not wild about what I've been handed weapon-wise. So just trying to get anything else at this point. Which is odd, because in most shooter games, I tend to really actually enjoy the shotgun quite a bit. Yeah, let's do popping gems. I have the hardest time with that, and since they're usually coming from above, maybe this can help a little bit. Alright, so this is that kind of concentrated shot again. See what we've got in the shop. Oh, only one health item. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Great. I literally could have skipped that shop, saved myself money. We'll suck in nearby gyms. Hopefully we can get our gym count built back up and maybe get something a little more helpful from that. If nothing else, I can buy some more health. Because I need it real bad. Real bad. That's okay. I was complaining earlier about how I didn't like the build, so here's another chance to correct that. So I'll get the shotgun again. Okay. I'll make do. And just like that, at the end of 1-1. You got anything good for us? No, weirdly enough, nothing we need. I'll take it. Alright, I spoke too soon. I can definitely use that help. We're gonna take youth. Alright, I already see my nemesis bad. We're just gonna get rid of that. Some more gems while we're at it. That was a lucky miss. I made up for it by just throwing me face first into a bath. Alright, we've got the apple, which can give us more health and refill it. We also have the option for a timeout, which, when damaged, ends up kind of pausing everything and letting you get your bearings back. If I had more health to spare, that might actually be a really good upgrade. Unfortunately, I don't have the health to spare. If I get hit, I'm dead. So I'm going to go ahead and take the apple. Alright, so now we're in a new area. Got some ghosts chasing us. Oh, this weapon is terrible. Ooh, the price has gone up. But I know how I play. I need all the help I can get. So you may be noticing every once in a while there are these red platforms, and if you land on those, essentially they will pop out some spikes. If I get to another kind of area with one, I'll check it out. So this is the first time I think we've seen this weapon. And essentially, as you can see, it's directional fire. Ooh. Kinda screwed here. If I can just get them to hit the time void, it'll clear them out for me. That's okay. We'll move on. Alright, so we can get the blast module, which kills an area of effect around enemies when we land on them. Consume some dead bodies to gain some health. Or we can increase the range and increase our accuracy. We'll give this one a try. Especially since I have a weapon that has some directionality component to it. Here is one of the red platforms I was mentioning earlier. So as you see, if you land on it, spikes will eventually come out of it. So you get just kind of that brief little moment to orient yourself before you have to get going again. Got a shop. Can heal up, which we'll go ahead and do. But the damage seemed a little unnecessary. Oh, we don't really have anything to help us with our health situation at the moment. But let's go and take a candle. That way, if we get a little health, it gives us a longer period of invincibility frames and maybe let us get a little further. Well, we got to level 2, 3. Unfortunately, there wasn't really anything I could do about that death. Both of the fire guys were right there, and I was out of shots. So, all the way back to 1-1. Alright. Sometimes I really disagree with the hitboxes in this game. Especially in areas where you don't really have any control. Let's get some gems. Maybe we can increase our total heart container. Bats, it's always the bats. See? What'd I tell you? Maybe this weapon will be helpful, because it's got such a wide spread. I was just talking about how helpful that weapon would have been, and then I immediately switch it out. The last several times I bought health items, I immediately lost it, so I'm already doing better than before. Gotta keep some distance if we can. I'll take the blast module. Could have swore I landed on the ghost. Ugh. I hate to do it, but yeah, gotta heal up. Just in time for the bat. Okay, we're gonna take the invincibility frames. Oh. It'd be kind of neat if they added a mode to this. It was kind of a new game plus-ish. That gave you the option to maybe carry forward some of your upgrades, especially if you tend to get stuck in a particular area of the game. I know it took me forever to get past the caverns the first time. And even the catacombs, you know, as you can see, I still encounter issues there. We'll take the pretty balloon. But anyway, yeah, I think it'd be nice if there were a way that you could, you know, just kind of continue your progress, if nothing else. Maybe not take you to, you know, the very end or anything like that. But just a little help for the newbies or the less familiar players who are just curious about the game. Especially when BS like that can happen. You can have a perfectly fine run, and yeah, if something is just spawned in a bad area, I mean, you lose it all. So. Alright, triple shot. You go through your shots quite a bit quicker, but it's nice having that spray. I don't really need anything at this point. I know I'm just tempting fate with that statement, especially as all these bats appear. It was a low blow. We'll take it. The health was kind of a nice waste. I wasted it. Take gunpowder blocks. We'll see if that helps us at all in the catacombs. hate to use up that much money, but we should probably heal. Kind of stinks is I don't have enough charges. If I use up my charge and there just happens to be one of those red fireballs, I'm sort of out of luck. Because if you just land on them, they will injure you. You don't get the benefit of landing on them like some of the other enemies in this game. We'll take the Gift of Youth. Oh, I'm so close to being able to heal too. That's alright, we'll take what we can get. Take the extra invincibility frames. Oh. This has been Rob from Two Dandy Gamers, playing Downwell on the PlayStation 4. Thanks so much for joining me today, and remember, stay dandy. Bye, guys.